Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Going to keep this one relatively brief. We got some action happening in the market, so I want to get back to trading this. We're going to do what we're going to do this morning is first off, as you come on, if you want to let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from, that would be great. And if you're seeing this live or on replay, and of course, drop a comment, like, heart, etc. You can also share this video if you want to get the word out about iCoinPro. And if you want market analysis like this into your inbox or push to your smartphone on the daily, you can go ahead and follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin because you don't know this already. If you're new to crypto, Bitcoin's a big bully. So generally, whatever happens with Bitcoin happens with the rest of the market. And we're going to be taking a look at what's called the MA momentum chart setup. And I will, hold on just one second. Let me set one thing up here. Hold on. If you are a member of iCoinPro, let me show you where to find this training on how to use this chart setup. It's kind of a standalone training that you can do really at any point in your iCoinPro training. And you can go right here up to the top, click on this Micro Profit System Part 3, and this is on the My iCoinPro training page, Part 3, and hit go. And then it'll come down and you'll see it right here. It's the M8 Momentum Training. It takes you about 40 minutes. You can do it at any point on the 1-week course, all right? Okay, so, and we do have a 1-week course to learn how to trade crypto. All right, now, we are going to look at this chart setup, and I'm going to quickly go through how this works for new people. If you go here, if you have the iCoinPro trading portal, which is the software we're looking at, you can go over here, click on MA Momentum, and then you can bring this chart up. Now, here's how this chart works. These green and red things are candles. They show where the price is, and this is where the price currently is for Bitcoin. This shaded area is called Bollinger Bands, all right? We're hitting the bottom of that Bollinger Band, and then these lines here are moving averages. And how these work, we don't really need to know, or how they're calculated. You just need to know how to use them. So here's how we use them. Generally, when the market is trading above all of these moving averages, all of these lines, that is good. That means that we are potentially in a bullish market and almost definitely not in a bearish market, particularly when we continue to trade above what's called the SMMA 7. That really is kind of the bull momentum maker when we're trading above that. On the flip side, of course, if everything is trading below all of these moving averages, then that's not good. That means that we are potentially entering a bearish market and almost definitely not in a bull market. And we've got to process out the sellers from a technical standpoint to return to a point where we can start moving up. All right, so where are we right now? Well, it looks like we just actually lost 90K. I don't know how badly. But we did. Looks like, so we're at a point where we are challenging this 90,000 resistance area, and we got to get a bounce here. If we don't get a bounce soon, the market's probably going to get pretty freaked out. But we could get a bounce because we're right down at this lower Bollinger Band. We might use this as support. This has also been a support area here. A couple times, 90, 91. So we're just going to have to see if we can stay above that. Oops, somehow flip-flopped here to the wrong chart layout because I refreshed the page. All right, back into this. So what do we have going on? We've got right here, this green is the next resistance. That's going to be at about 85, 86. So that's going to be the next area to really keep a close eye on. If we don't stay above 90,000, if we can't continue to stay above it. And as far as getting things moving in an upward direction, if we do get a quick bounce here, that would be good. Ultimately, we need to get back above 95,000 and then, of course, reclaim 100,000. So that's kind of where we're at. So 85, 86 is the next downside area to see. If we suddenly start to drop and lose multiple moving averages at once, that would obviously be really bad and would freak people out. Hey, Viola, good morning. Mike, good morning. Okay, so that's where we stand right now, but let's see if we get a bounce here at 90. Maybe we will. If we do, that'll be good. Maybe we can stay in the channel here and above 90,000. We really need to do that to keep, the market from getting too concerned about these retraces. All right. So that's our levels there, 90, 85, and then obviously reclaiming 95 is pretty critical. Longs and shorts. Let's take a look at this here. So right now we've got almost, all right, a long is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, which means they're borrowing money and making their trading extremely risky. A short is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. Again, extremely risky trading. If you hear about people blowing out their accounts, it's all because of this leveraged trading stuff. So, we're getting a good bounce. I like ye. Me like ye. All right, so we'll see how this bounce goes. So we've got to, you've got to keep a good eye on it. Paul, hey, good afternoon in the UK there. Okay, we got to keep a good eye on this. If this goes over 70% and this price just keeps slipping lower and lower and lower, we can set up for what's called a long squeeze, which means a more dramatic price drop. And we're pretty close. I mean, this is kind of sketchy territory here. So we're just going to have to see what happens from here, but really need to keep a close eye on this as it updates throughout the day and just see what happens here. But we're close to the danger zone. All right. It gets really dangerous if it starts creeping down, and this keeps creeping up to 70, 72, 73, 74. It just keeps on creeping and creeping and creeping, and the price keeps creeping lower. And then at some point you kind of hit a magic price, and then everybody gets liquidated in mass, and you have that bigger drop. All right. As far as coins to trade, Arrow is a fun one today. So definitely I'm keeping an eye on that. I've been actually watching that for a little bit. Looks like Bonk might be on the list too today. Let's just see what we're getting here as far as returns. A little bit weak. This is a little better. Arrow is definitely the main one that I'm keeping an eye on. Let's see, Tia. Yeah. Tia, maybe. But really, I just want to focus on Arrow because Arrow is the one that's moving up and down and all over like crazy. Huge spread of 15%. Already a return of 9% return on a trade. Arrow is definitely my top buddy coin for today. Again, I'm going to let the software, we have our trackers, and they're going to look at all the coins and find us the best possible coins to trade, throughout the day. So, we'll see which ones rise to the top here as these dips occur. So make sure that you're clearing out your list. Our software, we like to call it the all-seeing eye of crypto. So we know when things are pumping, when things are dumping, and when everything's blowing up. That's what our trackers do. And we get those notifications straight to our mobile device, which is so cool. All right. Wow. We are getting a good rocket boost here. I like it. I like it. So got to keep an eye on my trading that I'm doing right now. Got to get back to that. Again, Arrow has been just amazing so far today. So that's my buddy coin for the day. Again, if you want to learn how to trade, we have a 40-minute free boot camp. You can do that. It is something that you can, I know these alerts just keep going off here, guys. This is just awesome. Anyway, if you want to do the free boot camp, get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or you can just shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com, and they will be more than happy to get you set up on that free boot camp. A couple more just hellos really quick before we say goodbye. Yeah, I know, man. We have been killing it here. I love this market. Awesome. Pamela, hello. Welcome. And also Teresa, good to see you here. All right. And again, if you want market analysis like this in your inbox or push to your smartphone on the daily, just follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and put up the standard disclaimer here to keep everything kosher. And let's see what happens in these crazy crypto markets today. Bye-bye, everybody.